Alright, I did my TED Talk on bowling in the Olympics. Bowling is literally everywhere. Bowling is played by over 100 million people in the world. 10 million of that bowl at the pro or amateur level, and around the whole entire world, there are over 250,000 alleys. The popularity is growing like really, really fast. $6 billion in annual growth of money is brought in due to bowling around the world. 40 to 50% are female competitors now. Many years ago, there wasn't as many females as males, but now males are getting worse, and males or females are getting way better. Their television track record is also growing. There are PBA events that are on every Sunday that all the pros qualify for, and they bowl for money and titles. Bowling is definitely a sport. It is mentally and physically demanding. They have tons of challenging patterns that get put out for different tournaments, so it is very, very, very hard to strike. Many tournaments are around the world. They host places like Japan and Hong Kong and stuff like that for all these tournaments that people all over the world that compete at that level can go bowling. And the Professional Bowler Association is what runs everything. Junior Gold is meant for the youth people. The youth bowlers around the world have a chance to bowl in this tournament and bowl like they're actually on the PBA tour. They're kids from U20 that's under 12. There's U15, they're kids under 15 but still older than 12. And then there's all the way up to U20. And if you're 21, I do believe there's a date that you still can bowl if you're 21. There is a qualifying of 15 games. That is 15 games. 3 to 4 different lane conditions at different houses. They cut the top bowlers, then another round of round-robin match play. All the qualifying is broadcasted online or at bowl.com, or it's usually on YouTube. Top qualifiers have a chance to make Junior Team USA. Junior Team USA members are one of the highest of the highest. They're people that actually go out to these tournaments, qualify for it, and get their spot on Team USA to represent USA around the world. Even though they go around the world competing for the U.S., they still aren't in the Olympics, which is completely stupid on their part, because if we are putting the U.S. on ourselves, we're representing them, and we're still not in the Olympics. That does not make no sense whatsoever. This is a picture of all the Junior Team USA members and regular Team USA members. Why shouldn't it be in the Olympics? These kids practice their hearts out every single day, and they work at it. They constantly work at it just to get better, because no one's perfect. No one is perfect at this game. If they go around representing the U.S., why not let them actually be on an official Olympic team? Because they're doing their part on representing us in the ways that they can, but they're still not getting recognized on TV for being an actual Olympic sport. I get the fact that they won't get as many views as curling or skiing or stuff like that. But still, if you look at the YouTube views on Junior Gold and all the PBA events, they get millions of people already there. That's a lot of people just for, little Junior Gold bowling. Being as competitive as they are, people are going to watch it. The competitiveness brings people in. They want to see it. They want to see the kids try and see what they can do, what their potential is. Another reason that's getting constantly turned down is because participants. They don't think that enough people around different countries bowl. Just because the United States has millions of people that bowl doesn't mean that other foreign countries have people that bowl or even know what bowling is. This says it all. It is a sport. It's demanding, and it's played everywhere by every single person around this world. The Kegel Training Center is a bowling alley which has, I don't know how many lanes it exactly has, but they're there's probably over 100 lanes in this one alley. This is where all the pros go. This is where all the Junior Gold members and Junior Team USA members go and practice. That tells me that they took the time to build this center just to train the Junior Team USA members. That says a lot. They care about the bowlers. They care about how they turn out and what they're doing for the future of their bowling career. Why is bowling so hard, you ask? Well, the simple answer is oil. People don't realize that this invisible spot on the lane is oil. There's oil all the way down the lane. The lanes are 60 feet long, and sometimes the oil can get up to 51 feet. That leaves less than 10 feet for the ball to actually hook into the pocket. That is the worst enemy for a bowler whatsoever. That's the worst. You can't get your ball to hook, you're not going to carry, you're not going to score well, and you're not going to win any tournaments. They put out different patterns. Some are thicker than others, and some have different lengths and different amounts. Makes the ball not react whatsoever. These oil patterns are on fire and ice. Some of the oils that they offer to put in the machines to oil are fire and are ice. They're depending on I do believe it's just the viscosity of the oil. But as you see, there's one pattern that's really, really long. That's how long the blue strip goes. And then the other one is really short. These are some of the oil patterns that the PBA bowlers go on. And I would just love to see someone who says that bowling isn't a sport go and try bowling on this. And actually bowling the right way and actually hooking the ball. Because there are ways to bowl on all these patterns. Some patterns you got to stand farther left if you're a righty, or some patterns you got to start farther right if you're a righty to actually strike. This shows a little bit about keys to playing a longer pattern. What you want to do is you do not want to stand too far left and swing the ball way out, because then they call it an out of bounds area, and that area is literally out of bounds and your ball won't recover back to the pocket. Now, if you say bowling isn't a sport, I want you to go out and try throwing 12 straight strikes in a row for a perfect 300 game. You guys get so excited for one strike. Try repeating that 12 times. It's harder than it looks, but I've done it twice, and I also have a 299 game. It takes way more skill than curling or car scraping. Let that sink in. Back to the demanding part. Throwing a 14 to 16 pound ball down a lane 17 to 20 miles an hour. That is incredible. That takes incredible strength to do that. Not many people can even pick up a 14-pound bowling ball, let alone throw it 20 miles an hour. And you say bowling isn't a sport. When you complain that your wrist hurts every time you go to gym class and you only bowl one game, suck it up and try bowling 15-game qualifying, and then many more games of match play after that. Same as the rest. We all of us bowlers have to stay in good shape. Stay in good shape, eating healthy, because if we eat bad, our thumbs swell up. And if our thumbs swell up, we can't come out of the ball clean enough, and we're not throwing the ball at our top performance. Here's a quick video clip of me bowling.